First of all, thank you for finding time for us.
Absolutely.
And why are you exactly, because I checked something on your website, that everything started with a beer?
It did?
Yeah, could you please elaborate?
Well, so I live in Prague because my wife is from Prague, and it just so happened that our engineer was also based out of the Czech Republic. So timing and everything just kind of made sense. And when Kirk and I discussed starting this company, it was also in Prague. So everything's kind of revolved around here.
Okay, but as a co-founder right now, your job is exactly to what?
I do everything.
Yeah.
So from creating ideas of products to handling distribution to sales to marketing to making sure that the artists are happy with the product. So anything and everything that you can imagine running the business fully.
Which pedal was the first one?
The first pedal we actually created was the #1 overdrive.
Yeah.
And that was created because we wanted to come out, work with something that was uniquely ours. So we didn't use somebody else's circuit. We spent about 3 years developing that product.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just kind of between myself and our engineer and Kirk and just the artist that we tested it with, we were really looking for something unique and just that would offer something a little bit different tonally for a player and uniquely ours as well.
Okay, but right now you have exactly 7 pedals.
That's correct.
And they are all, as I checked, about distortion, overdrive, fuzz.
That's correct.
So gain mostly. Yeah.
Yes, we are all lovers of gain, and we are.
Same here.
Yes, and gear. So they each provide a different tonal color. If you. So.
Okay, but is any of those? I presume you're also a guitar player.
Yes.
Is any of those anyhow special to you?
Well, the #1 is definitely special. Aside from being our first pedal, it was really the tone I've had in my head forever. If because I would test it on the worst amp possible. And so the way I looked at it was, we would test it on the best amps also, but if I could test it on a little combo amp that has no gain channel and it sounds amazing on there, as well as on a beautiful rig, it just it was to really give anybody this great tone and kind of like an amp in a box.
Mm-hmm. Because that's we're curious about. That's one. You work with Kirk Hammett on a daily basis, and we all know Kirk, but we'd like to know how is he as an entrepreneur actually. What's his input exactly?
Well, if you look at Metallica as a band is a business, so it's he's been an entrepreneur for most of his life, and him coming to the pedal world is definitely something. Using those years of experience playing from these tiny little clubs to these massive stages, we can utilize that experience of 40 some years to really kind of, we go to him to think about what somebody might be looking for, if we ask him to relate it to back in the early days or to now. Mm-hmm. So it's
uh-huh.
Yeah.
But can we find actually any of your pedals, I mean KHDK of course, in Kirk Hammett's pedal board?
Well, he currently doesn't have a pedal board because he uses modeling profiler amps on tour. Mm-hmm. So his pedal boards are all at home and in the studio, and everything that would be a KHDK is modeled into the modeling amp. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You said you're based in Prague. Does it mean that your pedals are available in Europe? You can buy them everywhere?
They are available in Europe, yes.
Okay, I've heard about some shops in Poland also. And probably we're about to make a test of one of those.
Oh, great. Great. Yeah, we just started really doing a larger push in Poland this year. You know, coming from Chicago, I grew up around, you know, it's one of the largest Polish populations in the world.
Yeah, heard.
All my friends growing up were Polish, so it was like, okay, we need to make a push in Poland. And
okay, I have to also ask you about. Would you say that your pedals are for everybody, or it's strictly, you know, professional equipment?
You know, if you want to take, the way we look at it is, if you want to take a small amp and make it sound like a really expensive amp, then it absolutely does that. If you have a really great amp, it's just going to make it that much better. So we do think it's for everyone.
Okay, and last question for you. Are there any plans for doing something different? I mean, except high gain or that kind of stuff, like modeling maybe pedals or amplifiers maybe?
So we do have a lot of prototypes completed.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just a matter of which ones come out first. So we have some cool new other artist pedals coming out this year, in the next few months.
Okay.
And then we have all kinds of modulation pedals in process. We have all kinds of things. Amplifiers are a different kind of animal. We all love amplifiers, but I don't know that we're gonna do the traditional kind of stack amplifier or combo if we were to do anything in amplifiers.
Okay. Thank you, David. That would be all for us. Thanks
for
finding time for us, really. And good luck with growing.
Thank you so much.
Okay. See ya.
Take it easy.